So it's the end of the year here, December 2011. So it's time to look back on what we achieved this year as cyclists. And for me, it was quite an eventful season, quite successful. So I'd just like to introduce you to a couple of the things that I picked up during the year, and some of the things that you don't get to see when we're on the podium. You don't get to see what we receive, what we take home as the prizes. So first of all is from Volta Catalunya in March, which really kick-started my season, and third place there on the general. Got a little Catalan flag there. My home region, where I live and train now, it meant a lot to me to be on the podium in the centre of Barcelona there. So especially next to the riders of the quality of Contador and Scalponi. So that really did start the year on a good note. And then the first victory of the year was the Giro della Toscana with the little Moses bike. I think it is a beautiful little thing. I seem to have a knack of winning races or doing well in races with special trophies, and as you'll see in a bit which is also the case in Poland with a big lump of salt, which this was for second on general in Poland. And it's a yearly thing now that I seem to come home with a lump of salt from the salt mine, which is in Krakow, and it's definitely something special, and it's something that stands out at home, and it makes a change to receive it, other than a big plastic cup that you get at a lot of races. Which obviously this is a cup, but it's also special because it's my first stage win in a Grand Tour at La Cubertia, and every day is different. Each town is charged with with designing the trophy and presenting the winner of the trophy, and obviously this is a special one for. It's quite different to anything else I've won, but it also marks a big moment in my career as a cyclist. And then finally, another big moment for the year, and finishing off in a very pleasant way, was the Lombardia, which is very simple, but obviously it's more the meaning behind this one that's different. It's the second in a monument, means a lot to me, and although not the most spectacular trophy, it's definitely important. So that's just an example of what I've been lucky enough to pick up during the year, and hopefully next year I can add to my collection further.